Alright, God bless everybody. Welcome to another episode. We are here, still in Kenya, because I'm loving it so much, but we're on the coast now. I actually took a train here, which I'll leave a link in the description. You can fly here, you can drive here, but for me the train was more of scenic, so I was able to see like the the safari, the national parks through the window, and it's pretty comfortable. And you have different classes on the train, but it took about 5.5 hours to get here from Nairobi. So now we're in Mombasa, actually the first capital city of Kenya. It's been around for a long time, since around 900 AD, so you can do the math with that. It's a port city. Obviously it's right on the beach here. It's an island, and then you can connect to the mainland and the beach through different bridges. My first time here, so we're going to give you a nice 360 view, see how things look, a couple of attractions, restaurants, and leave some historical content that way you can review in your own time. I spent some time in Nairobi. You can check out those episodes, and I gave some feedback about what I thought about the city of Nairobi. You can check out that link as well. So yeah, we're here in the tropics. It's tropical. It's right on the Indian Ocean. I'm from the tropics as well, Jamaica and Florida. I love the beach, so we're gonna see how that looks. Take you along with me. Any comments, just leave some positive, productive comments. But welcome to Mombasa and welcome to Kenya. Join me as we do walking tours here in the city. So today I'm going to try to do the old town. It's like the first epicenter of the city. Got some castles down there and nice architecture. And then we're going to check out the beach and a restaurant. So for this episode, we're going to try to knock that out today. I'm here for a few more days, so try to see a couple other attractions here in Mombasa. Like, share, subscribe. Have a jobless day. Till next time. Okay, if you notice in my videos, I like to show naturalist theme accommodations as well. So here we're at Tulia Backpackers Nyali. It's here in Mombasa. So this is how it looks on the inside here. Found this place in Hostel World, which you can book here if you choose. I love the setup. Straight ahead we got a little volleyball area, and then you have the reception on your left along with the bar here. Straight ahead, a lot of shade, beautiful, a lot of nature here in the tropics in Mombasa. Alright, so there you have it. You can just do some reading out here, relax by the pool as you see there, straight ahead. Got some pool tables in here. Very relaxing. There's a restaurant and a bar straight ahead. Love the little tiki huts set up, the natural wood here. Very nice. But yeah, that's how it looks. Got some games here you can play. Pool tables, fans going. Beautiful setup. Let's check this place out when you come visit. Nice and shady. Love it. Alright, so let's go check out Mombasa. And head down to the old town, it's called. Here in the city. It's about a little over 1 million people here. Alright, let's do a little walking tour for the day. God bless. Okay, just did some shopping here at this little supermarket right next to the hostel. Got some more souvenirs here as well, as you can see. Hey, Maasai tribe again. I see, yes, yes. One of the oldest tribes here in Kenya. Hey buddy, how you doing? Good?
How much were this thing?
Oh yes, you like my necklace? Check out the Rasta man in Nairobi. Yeah, they love your necklace, Nyabingi. I appreciate that. Okay, so again, this plaza here is right next to that hostel there. You can come here, do some shopping, get you some currency exchange. There's a couple nightclubs in here. One's called Hypnotic, and then there's another one called 1922 right in this plaza here. All right, so I'm going to show you now. I'm going to take the little taxi. You can do Uber here, there's Bolt here, there's even the Tuk Tuk and the motorbikes. So you got some options here. Or you could drive. Less traffic here in Mombasa. It's a smaller city. It's the second largest city here in Kenya, and it's very old, dating back to around the 900 AD. Got some Arab influence here as well. That's the majority of the population here is Muslim, about 65%. And then you have Christian. Got some Portuguese here, Arabs, British, Asian here in Mombasa. So it's a multicultural city. Right on the beach. So dress comfortably because it's hot. Alright, so we're gonna get us a little cab here and head to the downtown area of the city. See how that looks. Take you along with me. Give you a nice 360 view of how things look. Like, share, subscribe. There's your name of the plaza there. Got some new apartments, construction. Very nice. Alright, let's go downtown. There's your tut-tuts. Popular here as well. Got your buses. Very nice. Gonna end this episode at the beach. Definitely want to see how that looks there in Mombasa. Several beach here. One I've heard is pretty nice. It's called the Pirate Beach, and a few other ones. I look like you got a casino here too. Third floor. All right, let's walk down here a little bit. Request a little taxi. So see you guys in old downtown area. Just make sure you look before you cross the street, right? So the hostel is straight ahead in that area, right next to this building here. That's your landmark. Highly recommend you stay at the hostel if you choose. Meet some people that are also traveling. Do some networking. Very cost effective as well. You could stay in one of those fancy resorts. It's your choice. Alright, it's a good spot to request a taxi. Right here in the shade. Alright, so straight ahead is your Tulia backpackers. There's your signage there. As you can see, motor taxis are popular here as well. Works just like Uber on the app. Your GPS location. As you can see, they're driving on the left-hand side of the road. Alright, requesting a taxi and head downtown. Try one of these tuk-tuks real quick. Okay, you're gonna get in.
First time for everything. Hey, buddy. Okay, yeah, we go downtown, Old Town, yeah? And we're off.
Okay guys, so this is a popular restaurant here, Forodhani Restaurant. It's right on the water. We're now on Mombasa Island. I'm going to take a little tuk-tuk here from that plaza, my hostel area. Thank you, sir, thank you. And so now we're going to check out this restaurant. Give you a nice view of the water here. I'm not hungry yet, but this is a Kenyan restaurant. I'm definitely going to check it out after I do some walking around the island here. So now we're on the island. Squeezy, squeezy. Thank you, thank you. Sorry. All right. Watch your step. As you can see, we're right on the water here. Very nice, beautiful. First time I'm seeing this myself. So yeah, we're going to come check this place out later on. This is my little starting point here. Alright, so let's walk around the island a little bit. Okay, let's do some walking. We're in Mombasa Island. Popular port city, the largest port city in East Africa. It's been here since around 900 AD. Twice the age of the United States, which is, you know, the history, 1776. This is about double the age of the United States here. All right, let's walk around, do some exploring, learn something new. So now we're gonna go to this, like a fort. It was built here by the Portuguese in the 1500s. So again, you have Portuguese influence here, African obviously, British, Arabic, Asian, all here in this Mombasa. Hello, hello. Hi. All right, let's take it on down. So we are now on the island of Mombasa. It's an island city. You can take bridges connecting to the mainland. There's some souvenirs there. Very nice. Naturalist theme, love it. Very popular here in Kenya. Have me enough. It's another restaurant, Camel's Joint. The food here is delicious in Kenya. I tried it. So here's this fort. I believe it's called Fort Jesus. That's how it looks on the outside. Nice little. Take a picture of this real quick. Do some souvenir shopping outside the fort there. See if there's an entry fee. Alright, let me take a picture of this real quick. Nice 360 view here. How things look. There's your road. Take a picture of this. Okay, so here's your hours and some prices. 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. local time. Non-residents, 1,200 Kenyan shillings. Again, 1 US is about 129 Kenyan shillings. So here's the entrance to this fort. After I take a peek at these cool looking paintings and pictures there. Very nice. Do some shopping outside the fort as well. Alright, here we go. So we're entering. All original material there. UNESCO World Heritage Site. Fort Jesus National Monument. There you have it. Alright, let's go take a peek here. Okay guys, so now we're in the castle here. And that is your map. And different sections of it. Again, this is a World UNESCO site. All right, let's go in and check it out. History of Fort Jesus, Mombasa. 1493, the Portuguese built Fort Jesus as a military base at Mombasa. 1661, Mombasa leaders traveled to Oman to seek military assistance from the Omani authorities to help expel the Portuguese from Mombasa. As you can see, you got some British history here as well. Alright, let's go take a peek. Here we go. Had to pay about, what, 1,300 Kenyan shillings? So it looks on the inside here. I like to learn some history, different places I visit. Get some nice paintings in here as well. Very nice 360 view there. All right. A lot of history here in this fort. Got some nice views of the water as well. Here on the island, some cool looking birds. Been seeing some pretty exotic looking birds here. See if we can go up top. Got different rooms here. Really nice view up top there. Not sure what that is. Looks like a whale. Okay, got a little ship here. Back in the day. This morning, December 13th, 1698, at this place, Oman defeated the Portuguese after the release of Fort Jesus. Conducted some improvements, including reinforcing its community by increasing walls, making a tunnel around it, and digging a well along building rooms. Okay, there you have it. Pretty cool looking ship here. That's what they had back in the day. Alright. Again, you have a lot of Muslim Arabic history here as well. These are different castles. This top view there. Alright, so you got some history of Oman. Throughout history, Oman has been given several names, and every name relates to a specific culture or historical dimension. The most well-known names of Oman are as follows. Oman occupies a remarkable position in history. It has been a sovereign state for a very long time ago, and over its long history, it was able to contribute to the building of human civilization in the various dimensions. The early human settlement in Oman can be traced back 10,000 BC. Many of the settlements in Oman have been discovered on coast and mountains, which prove that Oman was an attractive destination for people in the early ages. Historical studies suggest that Oman had many relations with Eastern civilizations in China, Mesopotamia, besides the civilizations of India, Eastern Mediterranean now, and Northern Africa. Alright, so you have some Oman history here as well. So your different clothing there. Like she has a mustache on, huh? Alright, so there's another room here. Definitely come and visit Fort Jesus here. Okay. Hello. Oman East Africa trade relations. Some historians believe that Omani relations with Africa refer back to the existence of Omanis who had been residing in East Africa since the migration of. However, Omanis established maritime trade with East Africa a long time earlier. It is perhaps dated back to the 3rd millennium BC. Omani sea navigation towards East Africa started at a time when Macedonians invaded Asia. Okay, so here's your map. As you can see, East Africa there. A huge trading port here in the Indian Ocean. Got some Chinese trade, Malaysia trade, some India trade there. Got some Middle Eastern trade there, all the way down on the east coast of Africa there. There you have it. Doo-doo. Some different weapons there they used back in the day. Cool looking map there. Some artifacts. Encryption of the beam. In the name of Allah, entirely merciful, especially merciful, to Him we call for help, and Him on we rely. Indeed, we have given you Muhammad clear request that Allah may forgive you for what preceded of your sin, and what will follow and complete His favor upon you and guide you in a straight path. All part of the Abrahamic religion there.
How much are these?
Prophet Abraham derived the Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Nice paintings there. Voila. Let's visit another section here of the castle. Great for picture taking, as you can see. Watch your step. Fort Jesus. Looks like we got some limestone material there, rock. Oh, nice papaya growing right here in the castle. Different souvenirs there. It's a nice dress. Some cool thin material. Well fortified, I must say. And take a peek right out here. View of the ocean. Right. Another souvenir shop, some refreshments. And there's your view. Get the camera up a little bit more. Alright, let's get a little extension here on the GoPro camera. angle here. This fort. Well kept. Check out the shops here. Souvenirs. Inside. Caution, mind your head. For people that are tall. Hi. Good, thank you. Just looking for now, yeah. I came from Nairobi, so I have a lot of souvenirs already. But if I see something, you do some shopping here. And the castle as well. The fort. Gonna cool off at the beach. It's very hot here. We can head down here. Nice. The pigeons here as well. The angle of the fort there. Put some work in this place. Portugal on my list. I actually have ancestry in Portugal and Italia, along with North Africa. I have some Egyptian as well in me. Jamaica, we're a melting pot out of many, one people. We have Portuguese in Jamaica as well, especially due to the Spanish Inquisition. Passageway here. Yeah, definitely come check out this fort, right? When you visit Mombasa. Alright, so now we're gonna go to the beach because I am hot. It's about 95 degrees Fahrenheit here. It's very hot here. Right next to the equator. And we're flat. We're about 50 feet above sea level. Unlike Nairobi, which is about 6,000 feet above sea level. Very fresh air. Alright, so now we're going to go check out a beach and wrap up this episode here. Might have another one. Welcome to Mombasa, the oldest city in Kenya. Alright, God bless. Alright, now at the exit. Fort Jesus. A little shady area out here. A lot of Kit Kats. Kit Kats. I love cats. You play with the cats if you want. Oh, nice. What do you know? Another obelisk. Humans love them some obelisk, huh? There must be a connection here. So here's one in Mombasa, the oldest city in Kenya, in memory of Arthur John. Nice, lovely. Commandant, officers and men of the Arab Rifles who laid down their lives in defense of Mombasa on this coast during the Great War. So that is an obelisk. If you go to Cairo, Egypt, you will see the original one. Very nice. Right outside the fort here. Check this place out, huh? Alright, I'm gonna request me another taxi. We're gonna go to the beach. See how that looks. Cool down because I am hot. It's very hot here. Okay, we made it to the beach. This one is called Nyali Beach. One of many beaches here in Mombasa area. This is how it looks. Alright, so as you can see the sand here, it's like light color there. Public beach. I see some camels on the beach as well. It's Friday evening, so everybody's out cooling off. Got some seaweed. Got some jet skis. You can get on the jet ski there. It's a local beach. Nyali Beach here. All right. Let's walk a little bit further down here. A lot of coconut trees I see. See how that water feels. This is the Indian Ocean, my first time here in the Indian Ocean. Feels very fresh, nice and cool. Beautiful. Very refreshing water there. Poplar Beach, right? There's another island called Zanzibar. Not too far from here. You can take a boat or you can fly from the airport here in Mombasa. International airport here. Nice calm waters, not too rough. Do some swimming out here. Try to find a restaurant along the beach here. Very nice. Love the sand. White sand, pretty much. Almost looks like Destin. The sand there. And the grill in Jamaica. You can check out those episodes. This is different. I've never seen a camel on the beach. Do camel rides. Hey, buddy. Ain't you looking cute, huh? Hi. That's a first. First time for everything. All right, I'm gonna keep walking here. Gotta find us a restaurant. Look at that jet ski go. All right, let's walk a little bit further down there. Okay, so we're at another beach. It's called Mombasa Beach. This location here. Take it on down this road before the sun sets and wrap up this episode here. All right, so as you can see here, try to keep the beach clean. All right, back to the Mombasa Beach view here. Let me take off my flip-flops. Some people love the camera, some people hate the camera. All right, this is another angle here. Again, you have plenty beach. Wow, it's busy here. Friday evening, everybody's out and about.
We're gonna go check out this bar. That's why I'm here actually. Got some seaweed. This time of year, maybe it's popular. All right, we're gonna keep straight. There's a little bar here called Moonshine and Masi Bar and Restaurant, or Masai Bar and Restaurant. Very calm waters here, Mombasa Beach. And there's a lot of building of apartments and condos as well. And I was talking to the taxi driver. I said, how much is like a 1-bedroom, brand new apartment here? And he was like around 2 million Kenyan shillings, which is about $15,000. That's impressive. So you can also come here and live and invest in Kenya, Mombasa, as well. Oh, that sound of the sand on my feet. Great way to cool off. It's evening time, so the angle of the sun hits the water. I'm gonna come out here earlier in the day, show you how it looks in like midday. Get you some fresh sugar cane. Ride you the camel there. Hey, buddy. So cute. It's a nice little condo right there. Again, we're on the equator pretty much, so it's about equal days and nights. Sun sets around 6:30 p.m. Sunrise around 6:30 a.m. So here's Mombasa Beach. Like, share, subscribe. Have a jobless day. All right, so here's your Masai Beach Bar. You can check this little spot out here. Right next to it is Moonshine Beach Bar, straight ahead there. Overlooking the beach. Sunset is actually straight ahead in the west. And the beach is in the east. So you're gonna see the sunrise in the east, straight ahead there in the morning. And then in the evening, it's gonna set in the west there. There's your camel ride. Very nice. Beautiful animal there. All right, this is the Moonshine Beach there. Bar. Nice location. Hey, hey. All right, so we made it to this Moonshine Bar. Like a nightclub too. Okay, interesting. I'll check that out later. Right on the beach, overlooking the Indian Ocean here. See that? So this is Africa, East Africa, Mombasa, Kenya. Very nice. Little waves out there. And it's open to the public. You can come out here and relax, little tiki huts. What is that? It's a lizard. Hello there. Like he lost his tail. Hey. interesting. All right, so we're gonna wrap up this episode here. There's another one. There's a lot of lizards out here. Ooh, buddy. Okay. Whew. All right, tomorrow's my swimming day. Today I just wanted to show you all how it looks here in Mombasa. And I'm gonna close the episode here. That moonshine bar behind me. I spoke to the staff. It's a bar restaurant. Nice, beautiful garden, as you can see there. I think I'm check this place out. Come visit Mombasa. All right. So if you liked the episode, show me some love and enjoy this beautiful day. Gonna have some dinner. Call it a day here. All right, guys. Like, share, subscribe. See you on the next episode. If you guys want to check out this resort, it's called the Reef Hotel Mombasa. That's where they have the moonshine bar there, right along the beach. Wouldn't mind staying here myself. Very naturalist theme. Go back to my accommodation. It's not too far from here. There's all the backpackers. I'm to show you the entrance to this. All right, let's exit. Wrap up this episode. God bless. Finishing up my walk for the day. Right here alongside the beach. It was a fun day. Oh yeah, see my local attire. My channel also emphasized the local perspective. Get some local naturalist themed jewelry and clothing. So my necklace here was made by the Rasta there in Nairobi. You can check out that episode. Masai Market and Westgate Mall episode there. Yeah, Mombasa, hot. Very pedestrian friendly. Not as busy with the traffic. And less expensive than the capital. Most capital cities are more expensive. It has that laid back vibe to it, which I like. And the beach. Can't beat the beach, right? Alright, so I'm gonna head back to my accommodations here, relax, take a shower, have me some dinner at that backpackers hostel there. There is a restaurant. Call it a day. Check out the night scene here. I do like to dance. I'm gonna go check out how the locals bust a move here in Mombasa. All right, till next time. Like, share, subscribe. Have a jobless day.